So if you've ever been in one of my workshops or coached with me, you'll hear me often refer to input equals output and the importance of that. Let me explain a little bit. So if you had a vehicle and you wanted to get somewhere, what would you do to get there? First of all, you would make sure you had gas in your gas tank, or else you ain't getting very far. And sometimes I think as humans, we don't really think about this in a way that could actually help us. So the way I see it is we have been given each a mind and a body to experience this life on earth. Now, I also think that we are a three-part being and we have our spirit. And so often we are feeding our mind, right? Feeding our mind with whatever we want. Sometimes we read, sometimes it's podcasts, sometimes it's radio, sometimes it's news. Like there's tons of things that we are feeding our mind with. The people we hang out with, and then we have our bodies, which, we feed those all day long. And often we don't even really pay attention to the notifications, shall I say, or the messages that our bodies are actually telling us, whether they like the input or not. Now, the last portion of this is the spirit. And most of the time people don't talk about spirit. Most of the time, if people even get weirded out when you say the word spirit. So whatever the word is, mind, body, spirit, soul, whatever, it is for you, great. But the spirit for me is, to me, it's like our greater self. It is the voice that never yells at us. It's quiet. It's like whisper. And our bodies and our minds are like toddlers screaming at us, like, feed me this, I want this, meh, constantly. And often because of that incessant yelling, the noise that we're hearing, that we actually can't even, good morning, fellow paddleboarders paddling by, we often can't actually hear what our spirits need. And so I want to challenge you to ask yourself, what is it that makes you feel grounded? What is it that makes you feel connected to a greater purpose? One of the greatest things for me, input first thing in the morning, is my morning routine. But this morning I am out here on this amazing lake, and this feeds and fuels my spirit. It grounds me. Oh, it just fills me up. So I want to challenge you to look at what is the input that you're putting into your body. What is the input that you're putting into your brain? What is it that you're focusing on? And what is it how are you feeding your spirit? Because often we go through life and we feed our brain, we feed not our brain, we feed our body, we feed our mind, but we are not feeding our spirit. And I really truly believe that that's why they're searching for happiness and searching for peace, but there's always just this emptiness, this empty hole that can't seem to be filled. So I'm all about living a life of balance and health and wealth, and finding the ways that really nurture me in a holistic way. So let me share with you quick 3 things that I like to do. So for my body, the 3 things, top 3, I'm all about top 3. Top 3 body things is that I have really great sleep. 8 hours of sleep is vital for so many reasons. My water intake, and then my fuel foods. Oh, and then also movement. Movement is huge. So those are my top 4 for my physical body. And for my mind, I like to surround myself with people who are encouraging, with people who are big dreamers, with people who just love living life full out. I love to listen to really good podcasts and fill my mind with, things that are helping me to go to a next level. I love to read a good book. I start with, focusing on a book first thing in the morning. I love to read. So, and then my spirit, nature is so big. I love being in nature. Time to think and to write just really fills me up. And I also really love singing. All of those things really connect me. So what is it that really feeds your soul? What is it that really connects you to, just something greater in your life? And sometimes thinking back to when you were a kid and what were the things that you really loved and were passionate and excited about. Sometimes it's looking at that to reconnect you. So I hope your day is wonderful and beautiful and filled with great things. And if it's not, then just remember those obstacles are there for you to grow. So how is it that you can grow through it? It's an opportunity to grow. So all my love coming your way. Have an amazing day.